certainly don't have to remind you in the room that we as Reginians are immensely proud of our athletes, and as a community we support them as they pursue their dreams of excellence. As a community we celebrate their victories, and we feel the sting of their defeats. Tonight we're very pleased to enshrine 7 more into the Regina Sports Hall of Fame. We tell their stories tonight, each one as interesting as it is diverse. I encourage you to sit back and enjoy these stories, as each one of them contributes a thread to the very rich tapestry of the legacy of sports in our community. The Regina Sports Hall of Fame is about honoring the past and inspiring the future. And we are tremendously pleased to induct the following into the Regina Sports Hall of Fame. Jason Clermont, an athlete in the sport of football.
Well, here we are. You're nominated. You're going to be inducted into the Regina Sports Hall of Fame. Tell me how you feel.
I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
Okay.
It's an absolute honor. I mean, especially with the group that I'm going in with. It's very relevant to my own development. The 2 guys, Kelly Hamilton and Len Antonini, what they did for RMF. RMF was a big part of my development as a person and as a football player. And then Dick White was also the athletic director when I was at the U of R. So it's very nice to be in with that group, especially.
We've been kind of talking a lot about, I guess, just how this is the 11th annual and how Saskatchewan, we finally started recognizing more of like our local talent. How do you feel about that?
No, I mean, it's amazing. And, like I said, I'm just honored to be here. And I didn't really know what to expect from the night. We hadn't been to one before. And, was very, very impressed by the to-do that they put on. And we're looking forward to the event tonight. And we'll probably be back in the years to come.
You're probably not surprised that you were nominated, or you are surprised a little bit?
I was surprised. I mean, I didn't even know that the hall existed until we took my son to hockey. And, up on the wall there in the Cooperative Center, there's these pictures. We stopped and had a look at it. And, so it was nice to, take him to hockey, see what that is. And then, out of the blue, got a call from Tom Shepard and said that I'd been nominated and that they were going to be inducting me here on the 10th.
Great. Well, congratulations. Great to have you.
Thank you.
Jason was a product of Usher Collegiate. Played for the Junior Regina Rams and the University of Regina Rams. He was a 2-time conference all-star as a junior and 3 times in university ball. He won 2 Canadian Junior Championships, one in 1997 and again in 1998. He was a record-setting receiver when the Rams switched to university football and was instrumental in leading the team to the 2000 Vanier Cup. He was a first-round draft choice of the CFL's BC Lions in 2002, had 3 1,000-yard receiving seasons, including a career-high 1,220 yards in 2004. He was a member of the BC Lion 2004 Grey Cup winning team. He was a 2-time divisional all-star, the CFL's outstanding rookie in 2002, and was the CFL's outstanding Canadian in 2004, and again in 2007. He was a CFL All-Star in 2007 and made a couple of Grey Cup appearances with the Saskatchewan Roughriders before retiring in 2011. I can tell you that as a reporter, Jason proved himself to be a very foreboding interview. I can tell you that he does not suffer fools lightly. And if you ask a dumb question, you can be prepared to get the patented Jason Clermont scowl. And perhaps nobody knows that more so than Steve Armitage of CBC. It was after BC's loss in the Grey Cup. Jason was the outstanding Canadian in that game. They pulled him back out onto the field of play, and Steve Armitage got right in close, as Steve Armitage would, and said, "Jason, it's got to be a thrill of a lifetime for you to be the outstanding Canadian in the Grey Cup." And Jason looked at him and said, "Well, when I was dreaming about it, I wasn't on the losing team." And it all but ended Steve Armitage's career as the sideline reporter for the CBC. And I also notice that they don't actually present the top Canadian awards on the field of play anymore. They now do it under the stands in the friendly confines of the press box. As a reporter, that kind of made me smile a little bit, and it made me a better reporter, I think, as I like to think I came to the Rider pressers with a pointed question for Jason. Anyway, It is with pleasure and honor that we introduce and induct Jason Clermont into the 2013 Regina Sports Hall of Fame, an athlete in the sport of football.
Boy, those last two are a tough act to follow, but I'll try my best. First, I want to thank everybody who's here. Thank the board for nominating me and putting me through and inducting me here tonight. I've never been really gracious in accepting awards, as Chris had mentioned in the one Grey Cup, but I'll kind of explain to you why it's tough for me, especially tonight, to accept this award. So my kids were very concerned of what I was going to win, if I was going to get a trophy. My daughter Riley, the 3-year-old, she really wanted it to be a big stuffed bear. Sweetheart, I'm sorry. It is a plaque. You guys will be able to look at it. You can cuddle it tonight for bedtime if you really want. So back to why it's tough for me to especially accept this induction. I'm up here with a group of people who have helped to help so many athletes to move through different systems. Dick with the U of R, Marnie with synchronized swimming, and both of the guys here, Kelly and Len, what they've done with minor football. So for me to stand up here, as an athlete on a team sport, a lot different than what Flo did. Every time that Flo put her bowling shoes on and stepped in the lane, she had to sign her own performance. She was totally responsible for, any gutter balls she threw, which she's going to argue that she didn't throw any, but any gutter balls that she threw and any strikes that she threw, she could take credit and all the blame for it. The magical thing about football is that it's such a game of opportunities, and it's such a diverse group that I've been blessed in having so many great people in my life, friends and family and teammates and opponents, without great opponents, officials, all those people. None of us would be here as football players. So it's tough for me to accept an induction. But my kids, it's Thanksgiving coming up here, and they both go to preschool. So for Thanksgiving, they created some little turkeys, and they had on the turkey's feathers, they had what they're thankful for. And my son, he had on one of his feathers, it said, "I'm thankful for sports." And my daughter, on hers, it said, "I'm thankful for my dance class." And so it kind of speaks volumes to builders and volunteers and families who, put forth the time and the effort to let an athlete like myself excel. All I did was play football. So it's a little bit humbling to be here. So in that theme, I kind of want to talk about what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for, meals that were kept in the microwave so I could warm them up after football practice as an 8 to 12-year-old. I'm thankful for family who put up with not only feeding my stomach, but feeding my ego and, allowing me to grow as a football player. I'm thankful for teammates. I'm very happy to have Chris Brilch is here with me tonight. He's a teammate of mine on University of Regina Rams with the junior Rams. I've got a teammate here from the British Columbia Lions. We spent 7 years together. Jerry Simon. We played a lot of football, but we became really good friends and did a lot outside of football that I'm very thankful for. I've got Mike McCullough's here, Weston Dressler, Scott McHenry, and Rob Bagg, guys who I spent a lot of time on road trips with. And football is that game where you can draw every body type in, and only a few of us are going to have that opportunity to shine and be on the spotlight and stand on a stage and accept an award. So I'm thankful for the University of Regina Rams. I'm thankful for the British Columbia Lions. I'm thankful for my friends, my family, my wife, my children, for supporting me all this time. And so I will take the induction, but I will take the induction on behalf of some late 1980s RMF teams. I'll take the induction on behalf of the Usher Unicorns. I will take the induction on behalf of the Regina Rams, the University of Regina Rams, and the BC Lions and the Saskatchewan Roughriders, because football is an ultimate team sport. And I thank you all for the induction. And that's all I got to say. Thank you.